A smartboard in the classroom lets you do all the things that you've always done in the classroom. You can write on the whiteboard, project a presentation, use the internet, and more. To get started, turn on the smartboard. Next, turn on the computer. Finally, turn on the projector. Push the button down firmly once and hold it for at least 1 second. Then, wait a moment to see if a blue light starts to glow on the projector or on the ceiling. If it does, then you have successfully turned it on. It can take several minutes for the projector light to warm up. If you do not see the blue light, only then should you try again. Press the PC button to send the computer display to the projector. To use the internet or an application, use your finger as a mouse. Click twice to open it. Be sure that you use only the tip of one finger. Hold a finger touch to scroll up or down the screen. In some rooms, you may need to use scroll bars to move up and down the screen. You can also write on the screen with the smart pens. They work best when you write at a moderate speed, with slight pressure. Simply erase using the eraser. When you are done, close the application with a touch. Do not use regular dry erase pens with a digital whiteboard. SMARTBoard provides two kinds of whiteboard programs. If you don't need to save your writing, you can access a simple whiteboard program. Just pick up a pen, choose a color from the SMARTBoard tray, and begin writing. A whiteboard called InkNote will automatically open. To reposition the InkNote, touch the very top of the InkNote with your finger and drag. To change pen color, press the color buttons on the SMARTBoard tray. To erase your writing, use the eraser from the tray. To get out of the window, click the black X in the corner. If you want to write on the board and then save your writing, open the Smart Notebook software. You will see a white space surrounded by menus. The whiteboard is shown as a slide on the side, similar to PowerPoint. Use the digital pen and eraser to write on the white portion of the board. Change colors by clicking on the buttons on your SMARTBoard tray. To enlarge your writing area, find the button that looks like a monitor and then click Full Screen. To change it back, click on the same button. To add additional pages, select New Page. You can convert your handwriting into text. To convert it to text, tap your writing, click the drop-down arrow, select the first option, Recognize. The text will convert. To save your text or drawings, choose File, Export, then PDF or PowerPoint. A final note about Notebook. The Notebook software also allows you to create lessons ahead of time. A finished lesson runs like a PowerPoint slideshow. You can create slides with images, charts, questions, and other content from the galleries. To annotate a PowerPoint presentation, open up the presentation and save it under a new name. That way, you will still have an original copy after annotating. You will need to be in presentation mode to annotate. Use the digital pens to write, but make sure your fingers don't touch the board, or you may end up accidentally skipping slides. When you are finished with the presentation, click the Exit button on these tools. You will be asked if you wish to save the annotations. If you do want to save them, make sure to save the file with a new name, so you don't overwrite your original one. To annotate a Word document, first open it. Click on the Microsoft Ink tab at the top, then choose Show Office Pens tab. That menu allows you to choose writing colors and functions. Use the pen to draw, erase, or highlight text. Move up and down within your document by using the scroll bar at the right of the screen. You can save much as you normally would, then email it. There is another set of tools related to the SMARTBoard, the floating tools. Click the small tab to make the menu appear or disappear. The floating tools are especially useful when showing websites. They allow you to access more advanced annotation tools for presentations. If the floating toolbar is in the way, you can move it to other areas on your screen by clicking on the dotted portion of the tab and dragging it to where you wish. Click on the Setting button to access and drag more tools to the Floating Tools menu. When you are finished using the tools, be sure to set the menu back to the mouse pointer. If at any time you feel as though you are stuck in annotation mode and can't get the pen or your finger to act as a mouse again, find the floating tools and click on the arrow. This should turn on the mouse pointer. The SMARTBoard sometimes needs calibration, which SMART calls orientating. Calibration ensures that your touch is registered accurately on the SMARTBoard surface. You can tell that you need to calibrate your SMARTBoard if you have trouble touching screen objects with your finger, or if your writing appears inches away from the actual pen point. Use the button in the tray to turn on the calibration and look for the red cross. Touch the very center of each red cross that appears. Once you have finished calibrating, the screen will automatically return to the previous image.